Hello. I'm doing a book review this time, my first actual book review. You may have just seen my video that just premiered, so. Well, let's go on with this. I'm going to be reviewing, now I forgot the word. A not very well-known fantasy book. It's the first in a series. I'm going to do the entire series, but I don't own the last two yet, so. And we probably want to start with the first one. So, you may have heard of the author Michael J. Buckley for his books, the Nerd series. And he wrote another series. It's about fairy tale detectives called the Sisters Grimm. They're like descendants from the Brother Grimm. So here's the first book, The Fairytale Detectives. This one is very interesting. So basic idea, their parents get kidnapped and they get bounced from foster home to foster home. Before finally their grandmother Their grandmother comes and gets them. Now, they don't believe at first that she's their grandmother because they've been told by their father that she was dead. Yeah, it's kind of messed up idea from the father. But this is the same guy who kept them from reading fairy tales because reasons. You gotta read the book to really learn the reasons. They're not even in the first book. But, and so they try to run away, but then they get stopped and everything. And they learn that they're supposed to be fairy tale detectives. They're descended from the Brothers Grimms, everything like that. And that fairy tales are real, and that fairy tale characters do not like to be called that. They want to be called ever afters because they live forever. But yeah, I really enjoyed this book. I'm gonna give it I don't know what to give it. Probably I'm gonna give it a 4.8 out of 5 stars. There's a few things like long descriptions that go on for forever. Not really, but there are a few things I don't really like. And you guys can form your own opinions. If you don't like stories like this, like fantasy mystery, then it's not really a book for you and you probably rate it lower. But my thing, I'm going to rate it 4.5. 4.8 out of 5. So that's about it. Other things you should know. Their parents were found in a car. Their parents weren't found. Their parents were gone, but the cops found their car with a blood red handprint, but it's not blood, it's paint. They know that. And remember that detail, that is super important in the book. So yeah, that's the basic idea what you need to know, how good the book is. Yeah, if you really like fantasy, it's good for you. If you really like mysteries, it's good for you. If you like both like I do, then it's just an awesome book. The entire series is awesome. But some of them have other problems and such, so I suggest you read this before I come out with my next book review about it. I'm going to start another series next so that I can give you guys time to watch the video and read the book. Yeah. And just so you know, it isn't like isn't only Brother Grimm's fairy tales, but there's Hans Christian Andersen, some other guys I can't remember the name. Shakespeare is one. They include some of Shakespeare's works. Not all of them, just some of them. And so, yeah. So, I will. Yep, goodbye. Please read the book. I'm pretty sure you will enjoy it unless you don't like books like this. So, this is Ariel Penance, signing off.